I know I literally just said that I'm going back to making more deep open content, and that's definitely not changing, but today I gotta talk to the Type Solians a little bit. I swear to God, bro, Type Soul is the only game where the community just makes me feel like I'm losing my mind 24/7. Because the average person in this community low-key just doesn't think for more than 2 seconds at a time. And it really shows cause like, bro, let's just get in the video, bro. So if you've been living under a rock, Type Soul updated last weekend, and it's basically all anyone in the community is talking about. The update itself was fairly large, but it contained two major things in it. Those two main things being the Benehime Shikai and the Death Dealing Shrift. In my opinion, both of these abilities are actually just super cool. Like they're just awesome. They look good in game, they work thematically, they're just cool abilities. But the sentiment from the community right away was that they didn't think so. And while I can't concede that on release Death Dealing was a little bit weak, these abilities were fine. But what I've come to realize is that Roblox players deadass just cannot read or like have basic reading comprehension at all. And I think proof of this fact is just the reaction to Benehime's release. Just to give you an idea of how Benehime actually was on release, I'm just gonna list off the things that it had. It had the Aeron card dodge on basically a 20-second cooldown, because you know, you had to land a move to activate it. It also has an evasive, which is stupidly strong in a combo heavy game like Type Soul, and also just 3 combo extending slashes that also like don't go on cooldown if you don't use all 3 of them at once, which is fun. That's just the Shikai, by the way. In Bonkai, you get massive AoE slashes, tons of healing, and another big AoE slash. Now, if you're at all intelligent, you're probably sitting here scratching your head wondering like, how is this bad at all? And I'm right there with you because yeah, how is this bad? But if you go to the Type Soul Discord or Type Soul YouTube, everyone's saying Benehime's trash. Oh, I can't even boss rid of Benehime. This is the worst Shikai ever. It's worse than commons. Where? Like is the worse than common within the room with us right now, bro? Like I'm not seeing it. Obviously, like Benehime's been nerfed now, but people were complaining before the nerf. Don't think I didn't see y'all to making your, oh, but I changed my mind. Benehime is actually good. I saw all of you, bro. Don't switch up now. Like I'm convinced at this point that if the abilities, like the mythical abilities, don't summon a howitzer to nuke your opponent from orbit, people just think it's weak. Like we literally had the balance released the other week, which on drop was stupidly OP, but because people are so addicted to doing stupid damage, they couldn't realize that like healing a bar every like 10 seconds is actually pretty strong. That's not even the only example. The mythic before that, Empress of Light, dropped. It was fine. It was good actually, bro. It was very good. But because of the dumbass Roblox mentality where everything needs to do 1,000,000 damage, they made all the moves do true damage. Which, why did you do that? That wasn't needed. No one wanted that, bro. Except for these freaks, I guess, who just want their mythic to one-shot people. And then subsequently, it was nerfed to actually not do true damage because the devs probably realized that that was fucking stupid. And you know, no one's complaining about it now. Like no one's calling it weak now. Like you have to be like so stupid to look at like the best toolkits in the game in terms of abilities and be like, yeah, this really sucks because it doesn't do 1,000,000 damage, man. I wish this did 1,000,000 damage. And when you really sit down and think for more than like 2 seconds, that you literally don't even want the game to be the way that you're advocating for because you would hate it. Like imagine a world where you queue into ranked and you fight a guy with a mythical, you just gotta throw your hands in the air like, oh wallahi, I'm finished, and just start crying. Because there's nothing you can do, man. He has a tactical nuke, it's over for you. Because Jimmy John 27, the 12-year-old on Discord, wanted Death Dealing to do a bajillion damage for some reason. Blame that guy, I guess, man. You know what's even crazier now that I'm thinking about it? It's the same people who commented on my other video saying, oh no, the Type Soul is very free-to-play friendly. You get a ton of rerolls. Oh, common abilities are good anyway. It doesn't even matter. Get in real close, nigga. Get in real close right now. If the common abilities are just as good, then why do you want the mythicals to do 1,000,000 damage, man? Why are you saying that the mythicals should just be better in every way? It's almost like you don't even think or agree with the things you're saying, and you're just, you know, just trying to be like a contrarian little bitch, you know what I'm saying? It's just funny to me how like these people can make both of those comments and then not realize the cognitive dissonance that it takes to leave both of those comments. Like you have to be so stupid, man. That's crazy. But that's low-key enough of me flaming Type Soul players. Let's talk about the issue. Flat out, in my opinion, the problem with mythic abilities is the rarity system itself. Just being blunt, by having rarities, you're setting players up with specific expectations for abilities. Generally, a player is going to want their rare ability to be stronger than their common ability, and their legendary ability to be stronger than their rare ability, so on and so on. So obviously, when the devs released a mythic rarity, people were expecting a cut above, a level of power above legendary rarity, which I think is where the devs shot themselves in the foot. By making a rarity higher than legendary, whether knowingly or unknowingly, you've created a precedent. And this precedent is that the mythic abilities absolutely have to be stronger than the legendary abilities because the community says so. And they bitch and moan if they aren't. And by catering these people, the devs have essentially just created a system where they can't win. If you drop a mythical and it doesn't do 1,000,000 damage on release, everyone's gonna say it's trash. And if you drop a mythical and it's stupidly overtuned, you're just gonna gut it the next update and people are gonna complain about that too. Or at least the community reaction is funny because, golly, some of these niggas are dumb as fuck, bro. I think if the devs want to fix this problem, it's pretty simple. Just change the rarity system. Because how it is right now, it just encourages stupid power creep and overpowered top heavy abilities. You can keep your dumbass spins, bro, because, you know, I know y'all need to get your bag somehow, but like the rarity system just isn't helping anybody at this point, bro. Everything can even have different like pull chances, I feel like, and that would be fine. It's literally just the rarities that are giving people these misconceptions that everything needs to be a tactical nuke. I guarantee you, if Benny Hime would have dropped last night and it was a legendary, people would have said it was overpowered. So like, let's stop tweaking, bro. I get that not everyone's gonna watch the end of this video, and they're probably not gonna hear me say that I know that Benny Hime is nerfed now, and that it probably is pretty bad right now. But my whole point is that on release, the discourse around it was so like mind-numbing, bro, and it low-key still is that way, and it's low-key just dumb. But yeah, that's really it. I'm gonna stop my yapping, and I don't know, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out, chat.